Hey guys, in today's episode of Discovering Lost Ark, we're gonna take a look at the achievement system and map completion system in the game. We're gonna see what Lost Ark has to offer for completionists, for people that are interested in achievements and so on and so forth. Yeah. So this is the panel for the map completion. We're gonna start with that and then go into achievements a little bit later. They translated adventure book with dispatch, so it doesn't really matter. It's the map completion section, and as you can see, it contains all of the maps that are ground maps except the little islands. If you look at the big map, at the big picture, you have all of these places that you can go to, yeah, and all of these places are highlighted right here in this section here, yeah, including this little map right here. All of the other smaller maps, like smaller islands like these right here, are not included here. They do not have a map completion kind of thing, right? As you can see, the first three maps, which are this one, and this one, I have completed them to 100% for no particular reason, just to learn. That's why I'm here playing Lost Ark in Korea, to learn and discover the game before its release. And it was a blessing for me so far, right? Let's take the first map as an example. You have a variety of very, very interesting rewards that you can get. Some of them are extremely useful, like this one, like this emote, like this item that gives more affinity. As I said, I've talked about affinity and songs in my previous video. Feathers of Resurrection, gathering skill points, and so on and so forth. Different maps give you different rewards. Some of them, this one for example, gives you a song as a reward at a specific stage. I've talked about songs included in the affinity video, my previous video. It was a variety of rewards and a variety of places you have to complete the maps for. This one at 100% gives you a pretty nice mount, a pretty unique mount in that sense, because not everyone has done all of this 100%. What do you need to do in order to get to 100%? What does map completion consist of in Lost Ark? It consists in gathering all of these miscellaneous items. These drop some from dungeons in that particular map, some from mobs in that particular map, some from, you know, just a zones boss from that map, and you just gather them in your bag and then you use them and you have them here as a completed thing. Yeah, again, these foods are also something that every map contains. This is something new. I haven't seen this in any other MMORPG. Then again, I didn't really do any of this casual content in any others, just here so I can discover it. These foods, you gather them from around the map. There's a bush of berries that is specific for this map. You need to go to that bush and find it first of all, and then gather the berries from your bag. You use them and you have them unlocked here. Some are easier, like the berries, some are more complicated, like this potato for example. This one you get when you fully acquaint yourself with one of the merchants in that particular area. Acquainting yourself to the merchants counts right here towards the map progression. So if you want 100%, you need to be fully acquainted with the NPCs that are acquaintable with, let's call them like that, in that particular map. Discovering all the points, the teleportation points, like you see here, this one, this one is also part of the map completion. Doing all the hidden story that is just hidden around the bushes in the world, this is also part of this. Doing the two important quests is also part of the map. Getting to know all the main characters there and talking to them, part of the map. Doing all of the dungeons in that particular map in normal mode and hard mode, also part of the thing. And discovering all the vistas. Yes, there are vistas like in Guild Wars, there are vistas in Lost Ark as well. After everything that's here, and also of course doing the boss of that area if it has one, right? There's some areas have one boss and some areas like this one have two bosses that you need to do, yeah. And that's about it for map completion. A very nice, pleasant system to do. I've had a lot of fun doing the things that I've done so far. Some of them I needed to do and it felt a little bit like fuck, why does it force me to do this casual content? And some of them I actually wanted to do them myself because I really liked the shiny items at the end, for example. Yeah, cool. Now let's get into the achievement system really quick, guys. There is this button called Expedition. That's how the patch translates the whole thing. First of all, the rewards that you get from, you know, progressing and getting a lot of achievement points similar to Guild Wars are these right here. There's 2 pages of them that you unlock at various levels. They are mostly cosmetic, but some of them, like for example this one, is a very useful reward to have that you receive, I think, at level 40. There is some sailors also that you get, but the majority is a little bit of cash shop currency, a lot of cash shop currency here, even more here, and so on and so forth as you progress. Wallpapers for your character selection screen. Your character selection screen when you log into the game can have a variety of wallpapers. I've unlocked them up until, you know, my level, which is 48 at the moment. This is obviously not a super high level, but it's decent enough for a guy that's testing the game there, right? It took me a couple of months to get this level, just for you to have an idea of, you know, what's happening. I did not focus a single bit on achievements. I never logged in a single day in Lost Ark and think, okay, now today I'm gonna go here to item and I'm gonna see what achievements am I missing. But this is how it looks. You have a lot of achievements, a lot of them, and you have a lot of different sections that you can or want to do achievements in. Some achievements, most achievements, give you titles as a reward. However, some achievements, for example like these ones from the water, they also give you sailors. Where are the sailors that I want to show you? For example, these right here, right? You upgrade this ship to level 5 and you get this particular sailor right here. These are not good sailors, they're bad sailors. However, there are some things that you get good as well. For example, this sailor. This is a very nice sailor to have for the ghost ship. However, you need the ghost ship to be upgraded to level 10, which is a very hard thing to do, right? And so on and so forth. It's a variety of tokens you can get if you do a couple of wonders around the world, and so on and so forth. This is also another item that you use to upgrade your this particular ship to pirate ship. You get them if you do this particular wonder, which is an event that you need a sailor for on the sea. And there's a lot of things from other places as well, like for example dungeons also. There's a lot of achievements in there that give you titles. Koreans here in Korea, they seem to care a lot about these titles. Everyone is using titles. I haven't seen a single person without a particular title, so they're pretty fun titles as well. The translation for them is not very good, so I'm not going to show it to you, but they're pretty fun, they're pretty nice to have next to your name, right? And this was the achievement system and the map completion system in Lost Ark in a nutshell. I didn't go into very many details because there's no need. I just wanted to show it to you that the game has it. It is a system that's being worked on, and the system that has been worked on throughout the game's development. It's a nice, pleasant system. I had a lot of fun doing the completion that I did for these maps. Some parts of it were pretty grindy, and I have to admit that you need to camp some specific bosses. You need to do some stuff on a timer, on a calendar, so that might not feel extremely free to just go and spread your wings and do them whenever you want. However, the rewards are very nice from these things, and some of them you actually need in order to have a great life in this game. If you really care about this game, you would want to do everything to 100% so you have everything the game offers, right? It's not boring crap that they give you as rewards from map completion. It's actually very useful things, yeah? In terms of achievements, I like this also. Not very complicated, not very puffy. However, plenty of achievements to go by, plenty of achievements for people that really like to be completionist and log in for achievements, to just log in and just start thinking, hey, okay, today I'm gonna do this gathering and I'm gonna look here what I need to do to get this achievement done. So intriguing, but not very complicated in that sense, and there's not so many achievements like in Guild Wars, for example. But then again, Guild Wars is a game, an MMORPG based on the achievement system that is there in their foundation. Lost Ark is not, it just has it as a side thing. And that's about it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about map completion and achievements. I wish you lots of love. I thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and see you soon in my next video.